What is up, you guys? CTO Takedown here, bringing you a Chem Strike on Freight as a throwback gameplay from myself. It's a nice little Chem Strike, but besides the point, I really want to get into this commentary here and explain to you what I'm talking about. Black Ops 3 they just had their reveal trailer, and I'm on IGN right now trying to find out more about it to bring it to you guys, just in case you don't know. Trying to see like what's going on with it, and so far this is what I found. So Black Ops 3 is going to be set in 2060, which is going to be only a few years after Advanced Warfare, and they're going to say it's just a new coat of paint. It's kind of like, I guess it's going to not continue off of it, but it's not going to be so different, maybe look wise. I'm getting, but it says it's a new coat of grease, so I'm guessing it's going to be more fitting to what it is. I think it says it's more evident in the multiplayer. So, but there's going to be zombies for sure. That's what it says. Zombie details are on the way too. There's going to be zombies, but I'll get to that later. But multiplayer, the biggest question that was asked was, will there have exosuits? Personally, I did not find the exosuits that great to use in multiplayer, only because it's just, I don't know, I just didn't like the feeling of, I mean, it was so fun. I had so much fun using exosuits. Like, I'm so happy Sledgehammer did that. I think they did amazing with Advanced Warfare. I'm not going to hate it, but there's just, I don't think it was that good for the game, and I think assault rifles shouldn't have been overpowered. I think if they would have had all that movements and crazy movements, then they should have made some machine guns more powerful, because, like, you don't want to get jumping around everywhere across the map and get shot by a guy camping in a corner with an assault rifle that has infinite range. I mean, it's just not how it goes. I mean, some machine guns would have made the game so much more fun to play. But continuing, Black Ops 3 have exosuits? No, it does not. When I saw this, oh my god, I just came in my shorts, because Jesus Christ, no exosuits. I mean, in a Black Ops, it's gonna be so fun. And it says they're not gonna go back to Call of Duty Ghost either. They're gonna put a thruster pack on every character, but it feels different from what it played like last year. So what I'm guessing is that these exosuits are gonna be boosting you across, like, fast. Like, you know how if you I think it's the L3 button, like when you click down, you can boost fast, not like jump, but like you can, like, I don't know how to, like a dash kind of, and it gets you pretty fast. I think that was pretty cool. I like that a lot. And it also says in Black Ops 3 you can boost to points A, B, C, D, E, F, and G in the same amount of time, and the result will look more like a curve. So I think it's not much of a jump boost, it's more of like a little hop that boosts you a little more. Should be pretty sick. Let's see right here. It's about chaining movements. So what I'm guessing is to be very fast paced, but the game's gonna be really flowing. So like the game's gonna flow really, you're gonna feel not really stiff and static, you're gonna feel nice and flowing, and it's just gonna feel right, which is really cool. And then it says the following scenario is entirely possible. You can sprint, vault over cover, jump onto a wall, run along it, and kill someone while running. Damn, now that sounds pretty sick to me. I don't know about that, but that's pretty crazy. I mean, and then it also says here, see, notice an enemy on your radar, jump off, boost into the air, spin around, land on the ground, initiate a reverse power slide, and kill the player who is running behind you. I mean, oh my god, that's freaking... The way they're describing it is making it sound like an action kind of game. Like, the amount of, like, actions that are going to be, like, it's going to take a lot of skill to play this game, and I think that's really cool what they're doing. And I honestly really like what they're doing so far. It says you no longer play as generic soldiers. And it says there's 4 specialists that have been revealed. There's going to be 5 on the way. So there's going to be another 5 on the way. So it'll be 9 in total. So it says ruins, which is weapons are gravity spikes, which allow him to leap through the air and slam down on his targets with an area of effect shockwave. His power overdrive greatly accelerates all movement for a short time. So I'm guessing this is going to be more like a power kind of character, which is pretty sick if you like that kind of gameplay. Seraphs is a weapon, is the Annihilator, a huge high caliber revolver that kills enemies in one shot and has penetration rounds. If you can line up 2 enemies, you can take them both out. Her ability is combat focus with triggers and a bonus multiplier to score streak points. Personally, I think that's pretty sick too. The high caliber revolver sounds like a really sick idea. Hopefully that thing has not infinite range though, and it'll make it nice and balanced. I think that'd be perfect. And there's combat focus, which is pretty sick for score streaks. Outriders, which is a weapon, is a sparrow, which is a compound bow with explosive bolts. Her ability is Vision Pulse, which expands out from the player, tagging all enemy locations, allowing you to see them through the walls. Now that one is interesting. That one sounds pretty crazy. I honestly think that's a really good idea. I mean, that's really different. I don't think I've ever seen that before in a Call of Duty. I mean, it's pretty sick. Freaking a Vision Pulse, which expands out from the player. I don't know. I just really wouldn't expect that. It's pretty cool. Let's see. And I've also been noticing there's a lot of she being shown here. A lot of her and she and all that. It's pretty cool. So I'm guessing female soldiers coming more into play. I don't really know if that's a big deal. Okay, and then the last one, it says Reaper is a killer robot. His weapon is the Scythe, a minigun that emerges from his arm that allows him to flash back to wherever he was a few seconds ago. That's pretty cool. And it says specialists aren't tied to loadouts, so you can't change them in the middle of a match. So you gotta pick wisely. Now the campaign is set 35 years after the drone strikes in Black Ops 2. The world's leaders have developed DEAD, which is for acronym for Dead Directed Energy Air Defense Systems, which make air superiority useless. Military strength shifts back to boots on the ground. That's freaking awesome. So you're not going to be, I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of gun on gun, a lot of like more on ground, which is, I'm a big fan of that because I like to be engaged. That's going to be pretty sick too. And it says the DNI, acronym for Direct Neural Interface Technology, gives soldiers complete control over their physiology and also allows them to integrate with computer systems. So that's also pretty cool. There's a bunch of other stuff about the campaign, but I'm not going to go off all about that. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you guys enjoy that information about Black Ops 3. I'll have a funny story, and I'll also have a Destiny gameplay with more information on the new House of Wolves DLC coming out very soon. Check out all the other channels. Check out the links below. Thank you guys so much for watching. CTO Takedown out.